Hello and welcome to the second in series of videos on the basics of WordPress. Okay, now I'm just going to get started here. Again, we're back in the dashboard. Okay, now we're just going to go into posts, which is up here to your left. So you want to just hover over posts, and then just to start off with, we're going to go into categories. So depending on how your blog is structured, you might have a few different categories. By default, WordPress will give you something called uncategorized, which I have renamed news. So the default for every news post goes into my category called news. Okay, so let's go in and have a look at all of my posts. Okay, so on the Redman blog, we've got quite a lot of posts. We update it on a regular basis. We're just going to go in and make a new post just to show you here. So you can go add new here or add new here. So I'm just going to click add new. Okay, so this is where you put in your title. So you just want to type in here. And then in here you put in your body content. So anything you want to type in there. Now, just like Microsoft Word, you've got a lot of kind of similar options up here. So you can select this text and make it bold, italics, go in and make it a heading tag or whatever you want, underline, etc., etc. Add in a link to a different page, or unlink it by clicking this. So there's lots of different things here, aligning to where you want to put it on the page. So lots of different things there. So now there's two views. One is a visual view, which is probably the one that you will be using. So the visual view. But if you know a bit about code, CSS, you can go in and you can click text view, and you can actually edit this here within here. Okay, so I'm just going to go back into visual view, and we're just going to scroll down here. So I'm just going to show you the sidebar. So once you've put in all your content, you're going to want to publish it. So this is just click publish here. If you want to maybe save it as a draft, preview it, you can click there. And then here you can actually change and put in a date you want it to be published on. Okay, just going to scroll down. Here you can pick your category, and depending on how many you have, you can click one or a few or whatever you want. And then just down here, you want to click your featured image. So I'll explain what the featured image is later on, but this is where you add it. So you just click featured image. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got a lot of imagery. Okay, so you just want to select one, put in your alt tag for SEO purposes, and click set featured image. As you can see, it appears down here. Okay, so that's the basics. Again, if you want to put an image into the content here, it's the same thing really as adding featured image. You just want to go add media, and it's the same kind of process. So you just click your image, add your alt tag, insert, and as you can see there, you have the image into the page. Okay, now I've installed a plugin which is for SEO purposes, just for your title and your description. So whatever you put in here would be the title of your page. Not sure why we went with title boxing, but anyway, title, and so it explains to you what you want to do here with your description, how many characters it should be, what Google recommends, and there's your title. So it just gives you an example of what it views like in Google. Okay, so let's go on and maybe explain this bit to you, because this actually just shows you your key phrase. Now, in here, you put in whatever key phrase you want for that page. And then just down here, it'll tell you if you've got it in the right areas just for SEO purposes. So as you can see here, we have it in heading. Yes, we have it in the page title. We have it in the meta description. See that there. Okay, so that's basically the basics of the back end of doing a blog post. So see there again, you can see the URL title that is selected. You can go ahead and edit it there. Okay, so we're just gonna click publish. I won't click publish because we're on a live website here. So just for example, you click publish, and then you want to go and see how it looks on your blog. So this is our blog, the Redman blog. So for example, this is a latest blog post that we've published now. Okay, so just click into it, and this is what it would look like. So you've got your date. We've added our own kind of share icons, and up here is the featured image that you added. So whatever featured image you added will appear here, and if you want to add extra images within the content here, you can. So again, back here, that's the featured image. Okay, so I think that's the basics of how to add a blog post. Thanks for listening, and we'll speak to you again soon.